Hello everyone, my name is Santiago Poveda and today we are going to talk about goals for teaching of culture. According to Tomalin A. Stempleski, 1993, the goals of teaching culture are to help the students too. There are 7 items in the text that we are going to explain one of them. So the first one is develop an understanding of the fact that all people exhibit culturally conditioned behaviors. It means that in every culture there are manners or traditions that we are established in the same culture. So the people when they are interacting with others, they show that behavior or that culturally conditioned behaviors. Second, develop an understanding that social variables such as age, social class, and place of residence influence the way in which people behave. Here in Colombia, we have a call named estratos. In the case that you are going up in the stratos, I mean if you are estrato 5, estrato 6, estrato 4, it means that you are in a social life quite better than being in the estrato 1, estrato 2 or estrato 3 because you have more opportunities to gain or to obtain money, to earn money. Third, become more aware of the conventional behavior in common situations in the target culture. Learning a language is important, but it's also more important learn about the culture that the language maintains itself, because language and culture are connected, the both of them. So we have to be careful, not only studying the language, also we have to study the culture of the country that we are studying the language. For example, we have to reach or we have to read about the American culture if we are learning English, American English, or if we are learning British English, we have to know about the culture of the British. 4. Increases the awareness of the cultural connotations of words and phrases in the target language. In Spanish, we have some things called refranes. In English, we have the slangs. The slangs are used in an informal way, and they are used to express better an idea in a context in a daily context. The refranes in Spanish are used to give some connotation about something. Los slangs in English, they give us the whole idea about we are talking about. 5. Develop the ability to evaluate and refine generalizations about the target culture. Learning a culture is important to learn a language, as I said before, but you have to be careful when you are learning culture because you have to take into account what could be more feasible in the culture and what does not, because you have to interact some with these people and you have to behave different than you behave in your country or your town or in your environment. 6. Develop the necessary skills to locate and organize information about the target culture. We have to improve our skills. We have to improve our reading skill, or writing skill, our speaking skill, and we have to improve our writing skill. Sorry. So we have to take into account that we are learners of a new language or a second language or a foreign language. So we have to be careful to understand and interact in the culture that the language come itself. And 7, stimulate students' intellectual curiosity about the target culture. This point to me is very important because if we motivate the students, if we encourage the students to investigate about the culture or about the language, they will be more excited to learn the language or to learn about the culture that we are looking for or are intended to learn. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.